Hello, my name is Ali, and welcome to my channel. We are back with Caller X Malice, Sasazuka's route. Let's go.
Well, it seems that's enough for today. Yeah, I'll organize the incidents on my own. Share any progress you make, okay?
I'll continue to work on the September case. It's the only thing I'm interested in. Then we'll...
It feels like if the current suspect they have is the actual perp, we also see August's automatically. August's...
That sounds weird. That's really hard to say.
That's the area we can't reach yet. We have to approach this from a different angle.
Yeah. Even Sasazuka's sharp tongue was reduced to only providing vague directions for the moment. Jeez. Today's meeting was adjourned without being able to determine any clear direction to proceed.
Wait.
Just as I stepped out of the agency, he stopped me from behind. I love that he just wears his jacket like over his shoulders. He doesn't like put it on like a man. No, I'm just kidding. He tries to look all cool with a cape. Anyway, I don't know why I said that. Is something wrong, Sasazuka?
I'm hungry.
Really? Huh?
Food. Come on.
As soon as he said that, he started walking. Looks like I didn't have any say on the matter. I mean, it's not like I don't want to, but... Hold on, I'm coming.
Hurry up, dumb cat.
Stop calling me that. He really can't speak his feelings, I thought as I ran after him. December 9th, 2:03 p.m. When we reached the busy streets, Sasazuka's feet finally came to a halt.
What do you want to eat?
I responded to his question with a blank stare. I had just assumed he was going to choose a restaurant he wanted to eat at.
I feel like I have to hiccup, sorry.
Anything's fine. As I said that, Sasazuka knit his brow in an obviously irritated manner.
Don't you have any free will? I'm going out of my way to cater to you.
I'm not really a picky eater, so I'm fine with whatever you want to eat.
You decide.
But Sasazuka, you seem to have a lot of particularly likes and dislikes. I couldn't help but be indecisive when I thought about Sasazuka's unexpected culinary landmines, like the matcha donut. But Sasazuka was very insistent, and I make my decision.
Just pick something. 5 seconds. 5, 4...
That place over there. After we entered and were led to our seats, the silence between us continued for a while. I couldn't endure the awkwardness any longer, so I courageously tried to break the silence. 24-hour izakaya. Izakaya, I guess that's how you say it. That's pretty convenient, isn't it?
This place doesn't have any sense of aesthetic.
But this place is pretty good.
This doesn't seem like a place a woman would pick.
Sometimes I go drinking with my academy pal.
Okay.
Sorry. I tried to follow up, but I couldn't help but feel that I was digging myself a deeper hole. Although I was forced to decide suddenly, I felt like I completely botched the restaurant choice. This just happened to be the first place that I saw. Apparently, I was weak against his deadlines. Traumatized was probably a better word.
Well, it's fine. I just need some food.
Welcome. Can I get your drink orders first?
Cassis? Never heard of that. Orange.
I want an oolong... I want a beer.
One cassis...
Oh, wait. Wrong voice. 1 cassis orange and 1 draft beer, okay? I'll be back in a moment. I kind of feel guilty for drinking alcohol while the sun's still up.
What?
Is it okay to be drinking this early?
Why wouldn't it? Aren't you off duty?
Well, I am, but you're...
There isn't anything that can be done right now. Drinking isn't an issue.
The situation is pretty dire then. I took the menu without thinking and opened it up towards Sasazuka. What should we get to eat? There's a lot of Japanese-style food here, so tell me if there's anything you don't like.
I see. What do you recommend?
Huh? Any of the grilled chicken skewers are pretty good. Also, the omelet, the boiled eggplant. I always get the small fish and radish salad. All of it sounds gross to me. I am an actual picky eater, so...
Then order all that and the assorted skewers. Oh, I don't want liver, so you eat it.
You don't like liver?
I don't hate it. I'm just not fond of it. Also the spring rolls, salt, yakisoba, buta, kakuni, I guess that's how you say it, French fries, fried oysters.
You eat that much?
It's a normal amount. I'll add more if I'm hungry.
He looks skinny, but he's still a guy. I masked my surprise and pressed the call server button. That reminds me, I heard that you go drinking with Sakuragawa sometimes. Which kinds of places do you go drinking at? I asked as I ate a chicken skewers. I ate a chicken skewers? A chicken skewer? And Sasazuka replied through a mouthful of fries.
Everywhere I go with her is meat related. Whether it's steak, shabu-shabu, yakiniku, it's always some kind of meat. If I butchered those names, I do apologize.
She's must really like meat.
Watching her eat will make you feel full, but I feel comfortable with her direct nature.
I think I sort of understand. She's a really frank person. She told me how you two met. Seems like your first meeting left quite an impression on her.
Oh, that?
It seemed as though he was remembering something It seemed as though he was remembering something he'd rather not. He chugged his second drink, a screwdriver, and sighed.
I was irritated because the investigation had stalled because of bureaucratic bullshit. That's what annoys me about Japan.
You used to live in the US, right? Is life over there really that different?
They leave you to fend for yourself a lot there, so maybe it suited me better. Some parts are annoying in their own way, especially school. Cliques are asinine. I was about to say, what is that word? I just dropped out of school.
Cliques.
Yeah, Texas has some pretty nasty cliques. I've been dealing with that. I dealt with that when I was in school.
In Western schools, there are generally a vast gulf between the popular kids and the unpopular kids, and the subgroups within. These groups are known as cliques, and even in Japan, cliques will lead to bullying. Which is so true because I went to a private school when I moved here to Texas, and apparently at that school, it was pretty much all rich people. I mean, and I wasn't, because my mom was a teacher. She kind of got a discount on the tuition. But the thing was, it was like, everybody else there was so rich. They've been together since like pre-K. And then I was the oddball from Florida. And oh my gosh, I was bullied to no end because of that. What? You dropped out?
Yeah, when I was 14. Asians face a lot of discrimination there. I was getting sick of dealing with it.
He tells this pretty casually, but that seems like a pretty big deal. I cut the tamagoyaki, I guess that's how it's said, to let it cool off a bit. Sasazuka laughed devilishly as he saw me trying to figure out how to react.
Just so you know, I could hold my own there. I even started a business, got into stocks.
Started a business?
Yep. Had an import business going, though I got bored after 3 years. My dad was doing IT-related work, and I'd learned all about it since I was a kid. That's also when I took up hacking.
That world was completely foreign to me. Wow, that's amazing.
I'm just living the way that suits me. In Japan, you're stigmatized without a degree, yes?
That's true, but being able to support yourself at such a young age is pretty amazing, I think.
Okay, flattery isn't going to get you anywhere. Or anything close enough.
I'm just speaking my mind.
Just eat this liver for now.
Enough with the feeding me already. I sighed and reluctantly accepted the skewered liver. He could be an amazing person, scary, or mean. You needed to be careful around Sasazuka. You know, hearing what you had to say earlier, it seems really odd that you became a police officer in Japan. Did something cause you to come back to Japan?
Not really. I just felt like it.
But you're the one who decided that you should become a police officer, right?
Are you investigating me or something?
What?
Who cares about something like that?
I was puzzled by Sasazuka's suddenly icy demeanor. Was it something I shouldn't have asked? In response to the awkward silence, We're going to change the subject. No, I came up with the subject after a while. Oh, do you think that I'd be able to hack?
Huh?
Sasazuka looked surprised. I was aware that I had said something insane, but I needed to change the subject. I'm not too familiar with that sort of thing, but maybe I could help with that a bit. He erupted with laughter, with a look on his face that was obviously mocking me.
I don't need help, but also, that's impossible.
But if you taught me, I could help with some of it, at least.
Master C, at least. And then you can come back and ask this again.
C. C is an imperative programming language developed by Dennis Ritchie at Bell Labs in the early 70s. C spawned C++, Java, and influenced language like Perl and PHP.
Don't know what the heck any of that stuff is.
C?
Maybe I should have just told you to start over from kindergarten.
Kindergarten? I think you're going a bit too far. Afterwards, Sasazuka boosted his spirits by completing the goal of eating each dessert on the menu. I felt way beyond stuffed from watching him plow through dessert after dessert. That was it for our meal. Then, once I went outside, the sun was about to set. I averted my gaze from the bright sunset, looked at Sasazuka, and bowed my head. Thank you for the food. I'll repay you some other time.
It's fine. There's no way I'd let someone younger, much less younger woman, pay for my meal.
I didn't actually think that he thought of things like that. That's unexpected. And just when my opinion of him had risen...
But that doesn't mean I'll walk you home. Go home on your own.
I'll get home just fine. He just ruined even that by opening his mouth. As I pouted and looked away, what I saw directly in front of me was... What? My eyes went wide. Kazuki!
What?
Oh, sorry. My little brother is over there.
Little brother? Which one?
Those two over there. The one with the guitar is my brother. Is something wrong? Sasazuka's expression immediately stiffened when he looked in that direction. But the light the two of them were waiting on had turned green and... Sorry, Sasazuka. I'm going to go get my little brother. Today I must get him to come back home.
Wait.
Simultaneously, he grabbed me by the arm.
Don't go over there.
What? Look, you don't
Just listen to me. Send a text instead. Ask, where are you right now?
What is this about? I didn't want to waste any time arguing, so I sent a text to Kazuki. Where are you right now? I saw Kazuki, who was just about to begin walking, take out his cell phone. Once he saw the screen, he looked annoyed. I saw it all the time, but it's still jarring. A response arrived.
Akito's house. I'm staying over.
No, this can't be. Kazuki and Akito seemed to be discussing something, and they began walking. Stunned, I watched their figures disappear into the distance. Maybe he'd been lying yesterday, and the day before that, too. So where'd he go, and what's he been doing? With the city like this, another incident could happen at any time. Eh? Sasazuka tugged my arm he was still holding, and I turned around to follow. Sasazuka wore a stern look on his face.
I changed my mind. I'll walk you back home.
What? Ah, so he does have a heart. As I was still befuddled, Sasazuka held up his hand and summoned a taxi.
Interesting.
Reluctantly, I got into the car and gave the driver my address at Sasazuka's urging. Whee! Sasazuka only stared at the view outside the window as if he was glaring at it and didn't utter a single word. December 9th, 4:24 p.m. Thank you very much. I exited the taxi first, and after thanking Sasazuka, who was still inside, he also exited the car for some reason. What? Why? As I was still confused, the taxi closed its doors and sped off.
What's your house number?
Huh?
Hurry up and lead the way.
Tippy-tappy. After that, he headed into the complex, and I quickened my pace to get ahead of him. And I'm going to let you guys go here. I hope you are enjoying, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!